What is up, cats? Gang stars. I'm trying to sequence over this drum loop to include a little one of those, but I think what I must do instead is just create a MIDI track to feed into that. So this is what I call dots. Dots are this sound. Where is it? I've just enabled the wrong one here. That's it. That's dots. So I'm going to be playing some dots along. Hello, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. I'm here once again for the job, and yeah, I'm enjoying this stuff. I'm kind of getting to the end of the mixing of this 80s action album. If that sounds good, you want to get notified about that, check the link in the description. You can sign up as a Patreon, free or paid, and you'll get an email when it's released in a couple of days. That's the quickest way to get to hear about it. Sub on YouTube, and I'll be rolling out the videos slowly over the couple of weeks, so you kind of get it in advance too, which is very nice. And yeah, thanks to those of you who endured yesterday's stream. It was horrendous. I am deeply, deeply sorry, and I hope it doesn't happen again today. Looking good with dropped frames. 0 so far, but yesterday was like 50%. Okay, so let's get on with it. Here we go. Boom. So there's this one part that I want to copy in, and it's here. 1, 2, 3. Just those little 2 notes there. Okay. And now I've got to move them over to... Oh no, wait, I was going to do this on the dots channel, that's right. So let's undo that and just make sure that dots is going to the relevant output, which is going to be the kit 80s, and then just color it so it looks nice. Same. Okay, now we should be sending, once this is set to input, you'll be able to hear it there. So let's get on with that. I haven't quite figured out how to do... how to listen to the channel while it's recording, but I'll just do it like this. 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's all I need. Okay, so I just want to get this all. Okay, let's get that, and I think it's going to be like that. Let's just make a bigger clip. It's here. Okay, that's it. Good. Another E. That's it. Cool. I'm just going to quantize those so they're nice. No, I want it to be 16th. Okay, let me take it down in volume, or velocity maybe. It's a quick way to get the volume down. Doesn't really do much of a difference in this case, so I have to turn it down in the actual mixing desk of here. So we're going to take that down to -21. In fact, all of these go down to -21. Let's try that. That's just a nice little subtle thing there that fills out the beat a little bit. So not yet, we have to make it every 4. So it's like this, yeah. 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. That's it. It's a nice little touch, and it should fit in the right place going forward. Yeah. I'm going to call them congas. I haven't really figured out what to do here, then maybe we don't need to do anything. So yeah, I've been making a little progress. I sat up here last night for like 3 hours doing some admin, some behind the scenes stuff for the release of this project, the 80s stuff. I did submit a new album, well, the old album, Moody Beats, from like 3 months ago. I submitted that to Spotify, so that should be online in a couple of days. I updated my free music archive profile, so there's more stuff on there now. Just kind of flushing out a lot of the stuff I've had going on in the past couple of years, but haven't had not past couple of years, but a couple of months, haven't had a chance to give a real crack at the maintenance of the enterprise. You know, like getting your creative work out there takes a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So quite happy to be moving forward with that, I guess. Let's just change the stream over here. Okay, kids, there we go. Stream is happening live. If you would like to comment while I work, I welcome conversations. There's this ridiculous drum break. No, let's kill that second crash. Just needs to be a little break. Let's kill that. And this is giving me a clip when it goes off, so let's find another clip point for that. So it starts out a little bit dry, maybe. And these stabs could definitely use some work, some love. Let's see what this cranks up. I think maybe it's an EQ thing. Giving a little love to the stabs here. Maybe I should do the arrangement first. Arrangement coming right up. So first things first, let's just get a bit more of a beat into this section here. It's quite basic. Maybe we start with the guitar just to get a... That's quite much better, I think. Too much reverb on this, I'd say, huh? I think that's the dry channel though. I can't really do much about it now. I can deverb it, but I'm not going to. Also, I do like this, like a guitar to be a little bit brighter, so I'm going to brighten this guy up here. That's it, yeah. That's something like that, but before the compressor. Let's just see what sounds nice. A little bit of string sound there. Okay, and I'm actually going to do myself a favor and take out that exact frequency from the stabs so that the EQ of the guitar pops right through. So let's try that, except now we just negative the gain over here, yeah. And just widen it out a little bit just to give that guitar some presence. Negative gain, and we'll take the EQ down a little bit. But then let's pump up the high to compensate. That's not bad, could be better, I think. It sounds like there's a layer in there that shouldn't be there. Let's just get it nice and tight. Yeah, that was it. 3, 4. That's the one we want. This is not really the one we want. That's the one we don't want. It's causing no advantage. Okay, good. So I'm just mixing it down these stabs. Let's just cycle that for a little bit so we can hear what's going on. And I'm just going to do a couple of sorry, it's going to drive us both nuts for a while. What are you doing today? What brings you here? Are you a producer? Are you an Ableton dude? Are you an Ableton person? I'd love to hear a bit more. What you up to today? While I work, I can quite easily talk a bit of crap while I work. And just say crap because that's the job, you know, talking crap to yourself mainly on a camera. Because you have the technological means to distribute your message and your power to the world. That's quite nice. A little bit of slap back. A little slap back. How's the stream? Is the quality okay today? Can you hear what's going on? Can you see well nicely? That's better. I can't help feeling that this would benefit from just being like squashed with a compressor, just like flattened out with a nice fat one. Or even like a... I mean, that's so much nicer. It's compressed. Don't be afraid of it. Do it. I don't know how it's going to sound on other devices, but let's see. Now, I think the trick is to not overdo it too much. So you actually take the output volume down. It needs to be a bit more than that. And take those bells up. These are in a nice gap, so. benefit from a bit of volume, I think, bit of love. Some basic sounds. I love it. Okay, we've got isotope coming up here. I'm just gonna crank it up, but hey, so what? It's just a volume thing now. Isotope should be before the limiter. Still a bit hot. Let's bring it down a slight bit here. Sounding nicer though. I like the way it sounds now. I've got a utility coming in here. I haven't done any gain staging on this unforts. Literally just taking down the volume right at the end of the chain. That hit is gonna be a little bit too much, I think. Cool. We have to duplicate this automation too, and I think also in the congos there was a yeah, it's muted, so that's good. What else was there that needed to be? It was here. Why the ARP's muted? Oh. That's it. Okay, we're going to do a little slight ending here. That's the kit slap, isn't it? Where's that slap? Oh, it's on the other kit. It's on this, the DR220. There it is. Cool. So during this period over here, start it here. Oh yes, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This just needs to be muted. Okay. Alright, that should be good. Okay, let me end it with that. I'm tempted to go in with like a solo or something now, but it's not going to work. It's just a basic track. It's going to have to be a bit basic, I'm afraid. All good by me. Oops. Got the wrong part. It's the bass I'm looking for. There we go. There we go. And let's just get rid of that. We don't need that. Stick it over there. It sounds like human music, you know, Rick and Morty. Okay, cool. That's cool. We're going to do good things with this basic track. It's all good. That's cute. Okay. Let's return to the beat. Here we go, like that, yeah. After one of these 4 instances, we return to the beat. could be one of those tracks that's like one of the most hated tracks of all time, you know, just playing on loop in some like corporate hot desking co-working space, you know. Because it's gonna have to come down more. It's getting nailed by isotopes, so let's leave it at that. Let's just do one of those. Okay, cool. 3, 4. Let's do it all in one go, please. That's it, yeah. Okay. This is strings now. That's great. I'm gonna do it like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep it short. Cute. All right. Goes off with a little bit of pizzazz there, so that's cool. I'll come back to this track and make sure everything's properly ready to get exported and all of that. If you're just new or you've just tuned in, you're new to the channel, what I do is I zip up these packs, these Ableton Live packs, and I make sure that everything's self-contained so that it sounds so that you can easily use Ableton without any missing samples or VSTs. So when you open up the pack, you immediately get everything that's in there, which makes it really easy and convenient to use. And so that's all the stuff I release is like that. They're easy to use, portable Ableton Live templates. Become a patron. You get access to the entire library. So I've got 16 at the moment and growing very quickly, growing that library up. I'll have these 10 by the end of the week probably, and then just slowly rationing out all the packs that I've prepared. So I want Ableton users to have a starting point, and there's a lot of emphasis being placed now on coding and using AI and tech to get behind the scenes of music making instruments, and that is very, very super useful, and I wish I could do more of it, but there is no substitute for musicality, and that's what often gets like sacrificed on the way to making music with like maximum convenience. So I do some of the heavy lifting for you by making these packs. I get like my 20 years or whatever, my lifetime of musical history and decision making goes into them, and there's nothing like auto-generated about it. So it's a good springboard if you're learning Ableton, or if you're like someone who wants to get into like remixing. You can work out, you can find out a lot, based on how other people do their stuff. So if you're a student of Ableton, I can recommend becoming a patron, or just at least being, more attentive to what I'm up to, because I'm going to keep putting these things out as often as I can, usually 3 a month. And I'm just going to keep on growing and meeting more of you folks and seeing what kind of comes out the pipe. That's really the end game. I can't not do this. I've always sat in front of a computer, made music, grabbed my instruments, came up with ideas. That's like part of the fabric now. Speaking of fabric, you know what's down on the carpet? Some water. Okay, let's hit the machine. Continue. That's pretty much ready to bounce. I'm just going to give it like a little once over, like a last take, a last pass, as you American guys would say. And then let's see what else we got here. What I'm looking at here is the Tea Party. What is this crap? Oh yeah, so this is the to-do track list. So I've got 10 tracks over here, and I'm putting together BPMs and keys. Damn, I missed the key there again. I meant to take a note. Yesterday I was working on Moral Combat. Okay, so track 6 we need a name for. We'll come up with that in a minute. And track 7, let's go. Firstly, we'll go 132. Which one is this? This is the really slow one, yeah. Okay, I'll a little bit crunchy. Sorry, that's my Ableton giving me problems. Luckily, not much needs to get mixture. I think this was E to E flat, eh? Yeah, that's right. So this is technically an E, even though whatever, the key doesn't really matter so much for this type of modal psychedelic music. So we'll keep it in E for now. That's cool. Okay, metadata aside, I did not come here to bore you with that. I came here to come up with interesting track names. So this one's a bit psychedelic. Let's listen to it while we try and figure out what it's called. From the top, it might crunch a bit. Sorry about that. Wavetable is a bit of a bastard. Wavetable is one of the devices. Oh yeah, I was going to break this into 2 different tracks. This is out of sync. Maybe we could just release this as track 12, I think. That'd be pretty cool. Bonus track. This guitar can come way down. Just like a really gentle kind of pad. Angel, something like the hero's died and gone to heaven type of thing, you know. Cool, I'm going to split this into 2 tracks. So this now is track 7, and I'm going to save a copy as... not save a copy, I'm going to save it as track 11 here. Cool, bonus track. I didn't even get that... didn't even see that coming. So now that we've saved it as track 11, I'm going to cycle back to track 7 and delete it. And that will mean that I can work on the longer one. Cool, we're making progress, kids. Have you seen recently that I have released Moody Beats as a full video on my channel? I did it about 3 hours ago, so take a look at the track. When you see this in a year's time from now, take a look at the track called Moody Beats 12 Ableton Live Templates or something like that. It's on my channel. It's basically all of the music that I was working on before I started the Boogie album, which was like December, and before this 80s kind of vibe, which was like now January, Feb. Cool. So yeah, it's like 2 or 3 cycles ago. It's like a mixed bag of broody electronic music, basically. Like, I love left field. I love stuff that's like unusual, you know, like I can't just do things the regular way. It sometimes gets in the way. Sometimes I wish I could just... That's what I'm trying to do here, really, is just crank out something like regular, something normal, you know, something that can like... Let's listen. There comes some bass. That's nice. I like this already. Let's get the pre-master from the previous track in here, and I believe I saved it under my stuff. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to stop this in order to run it, and it's oh no, I've added it to the wrong channel. Damn, added it to mids by mistake. You'll see Isotope, I use it to do the mastering, but I don't include it in the final release because, as I mentioned earlier, my releases are all portable. So if you don't have Isotope, that's fine. It doesn't make too much of a difference, to me at least, and the track will get along fine without it. If you're cracking open a copy of Ableton anyway, you probably like know what you're doing with mastering software. So I mainly just use it to put out a decent quality track for those who are just using the tracks in their videos. Yes, that is most certainly a brutal... okay, cool. We're gonna have to, I think, kill these 2 guitar channels, free that up. Let's free this up with a little bit of a freeze. Oh, you can't freeze both tracks, so then we have to bounce. We'll just freeze both, it's fine. There's the processing. It's a bummer, I wish. So maybe what we do is we just create a guitar mids. Yeah, that's it. Create a guitar bus. GTL is my shortcut for guitar bus. And yeah, let's get on with it. So that does have some automation on it, which is not ideal. That there should be on the guitar bus. Edit automation, show automation, there we go. Boom, that's good. D-delay long, great. And then the next thing is these two guys need to come out of here and be stuck. This is why I don't use groups in Ableton. You always run into these types of things. Hello? Are you gonna exit the zone here, bro? No, you're not. But I don't want to undo the group settings too soon. So here we go. Cool. That goes on to bass guitar electric. This gets ungrouped. Cool. And then these two guys need to go to guitar electric, and that should do it, eh? Let's hear the soloed. Nothing yet. Why not? No input. I've set them both to go to mids, that's why. Bass guitar electric. There we go. Sorry. That's horrible. Why do I continue to do it? Cool, let's freeze those. It's sounding nice though, I mean, other than the crunchiness. The crunching from hell. And the biggest culprit with the crunching is actually the wavetable synthesizer. Wavetable in Ableton is a famous hog of CPU. So they recommend you drop the number of voices if you're having troubles like this. My PC isn't running as nicely as I'd like it to. But yeah, you see you have 4 voices, you could drop that, or 3 voices, polyphony, you could drop those. So that's one way to do that. But what I'm going to do in this case, I don't really have a choice, is I'm going to have to freeze this track too. Probably the CPU is going to drop down to 70-80% and be okay. So yeah, that's it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, after a rough kind of week. Rough as in work. I've got some new work coming along. I'm going to be doing sales basically for a podcast production software web app. Going to be nice there. I'd like to figure out how they do things behind the scenes with regards to building out the audio processing capabilities. So figuring out what software they use, what front end, what back end. That site is either in React or Vue or Angular. It's one of the 3 modern frameworks. It'll be super dope if it's in React, because then I can get a handle on it. And yeah, I'm continuing studying React every morning. I'm kind of working with Redux now, working on figuring out how Redux works. Do you do any coding? Are you anywhere technically inclined? Is it something that you guys want to do more of? Wish I had more time to do the behind the scenes music technical stuff, like Max for Live in Ableton. It's like a modular patching environment which allows you to create your own synths and effects and automate parameters and all sorts of cool stuff. And it comes bundled with Ableton Live, so you can just get into it instantly, which is great. It reminds me of Blade, the vampire movie. If you're wondering why I'm sitting here talking crap, it's because you probably can't see the little freezing arrangement bar, which is bouncing down one of the tracks. This one, synth. It's bouncing it down for me so that I can play back this track and just give it a listen, give it a mix. CPU is crunching. What are you up to today? How's your week been going so far? Are you inspired? Are you stuck behind a desk? What on earth is keeping you busy right now on this beautiful green and blue earth? This is going to take about another 2 minutes. It's just waffle, I don't actually have to waffle. Maybe I can show you guys something interesting. Some B-roll. Where are we at with Cheeto Games? I kind of stopped bouncing these things because So this is a folder of the work that I've done already, the composition work I've done for David, Chiru Games. He's hired me to do some jazz era composition for a 2D point and click adventure game. You see the streams I was doing in November last year, that's all about that. So I bounced these out and haven't heard them for a while. I'd like to play them now, except I'm just busy using the audio engine to render. But yeah, it's going to be cool getting on with that. I wonder how that's coming along. Yeah, man. Pretty much just plodding along. Hopefully I can get through all of these tracks now and do a proper thing out of them. That'll be cool. Okay. Wow, we are frozen. In this case, frozen is a good thing. Not like CPU freeze. I think I overdid the DR220 there. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, that sounds nice actually. It's just, now where was I? I was doing the same. Yeah, that's it. I'll just push the mids back a little bit, yeah. That's definitely too loud. Why is it so loud? It's going to bust mids, that's why. Sorry, I'm going to play that back in a minute. Only one of them selected. Why? Here we are. That's good. That's really spacious. I love that. Still crunching a bit. Sorry about that. Let's give it a proper listen. Nice little spacer there. This is sounding good, bro. I'm loving this. Listen to this. Go turn it up. Yeah, jeez, just lost about 2 minutes of talking. This one we're gonna have to call something really sexy because it's a nice track. So let's see. First, let's get some synth stabs and pad. Can all be green this time. The guitars are pink, but they're just frozen, so they don't have no love in their heart no more. And yeah, let's get the. So this guy's ready to bounce. I'm going to do that at a different time, which leads us on to the final track, which is going to be not the final track, but one of the final tracks, track 8. Track 7, we got to give a name. I still don't know what it's going to be called. It was definitely something like Spaced. Space Power. Space Mind Power Force. Something like that. Track 6. Oh yeah, that's a cheesy one. That like Miami vibes, yeah. Miami Chill Time. It's not very 80s nomenclature, but I think it gets the message across. Okay, that takes us to track 8. Oh, this is nice. Cool, here we go. Let's do it again. So I'm going to just subtract and group all of that. Let's open up the same mastering. My stuff. We need a pre-master. 80s action, and turn that on. Turn the other one off. Looks like I dropped a couple frames there. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see how this one sounds. Jeez, this music's sounding a lot better these days, bro. Pat on back. The crunching sucks, but hey. Nice, bold. Take the pad down a little bit. Okay, let's tame this synth. It's really it's not doing wonders for me. I'm crunching too much like that. So yeah, this is sounding good, man. I mean, production wise, it's definitely come along, at least on these speakers in this room. And that's good. I mean, freaking 500 tracks later. And that's just the stuff I released, you know. I was working for years before I started releasing that kind of stuff. Reason. It started on Reason 2. Yeah. Reason 2. Or was it Reason 3? It was 2, yeah, because I upgraded to 3. Reason 3! Coming soon. So yeah, next month I'm going to be doing, or after this chapter, doing 90s Euro trash music. So going back to my roots. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. That kind of thing. And okay, here we go. Already popping. Such crap. Okay. Oh, still not working. Okay, well that's good that there's nothing really I want to change about it, so that's a good start. Basically ready. Nothing to do there. Amazing. And yeah, all right, let's keep going. We are on track 6, I think, of 8. No, we're on track 8 of 10 of 11. Track 8 needs a kick-ass name too. Superbike. That's a good one. Super cyberbike. Superbike. What's a really like 80s vibe? Cyberpunk. Superbike XXL. Yeah. That's cool. It just looks cool. X's in the title always look cool. So ridiculous. Cool. Track 9, kids. I must have been on this one about a week ago, I think. Got 15 minutes left, so I'm sure I can get to the end of this. And then it is time, maybe a bit later tonight, I'm going to sit down here and do some bounce work, get the stuff out, you know. Oh, this one, yeah. Okay, good. Now we've got one thing to do here. That needs a big crash kick there. I'm just gonna edit this. It's a crash kick for sure. 2, 3, 4. Let's see what else we can do here. Oh yeah, it's actually on the end. It's on the 4 end. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna bridge this gap over here, and like this. 3, 4, and then okay, straight in here. And we're gonna start a 4x4. Sorry, a 4, 4, 4 right over there, just to bridge this gap. There we go, that gets cut. So there's a part bar here. And then we can just just move that back a bit. That. Oh, why didn't the beginning of that bass play? Let's just get a 0 for this first one. Good, let's stop right over there and figure out the next step in this charade, which is getting the bus. Okay, and then that guitar, both of these guys must go to bus, guitar. Both, thank you. Now we can cut back on some of the echo effects. Maybe just make it a little less dry wet and a bit less feedback. A bit more punchy. Keep it in the center. There we go, cool. Cool, almost done for today. I am gonna once again get the previous let's stop it right there just to prevent a massive crunch, and get the previous tracks pre-master chain on to this pre-master. So now it should sound much better now. About the same. It's got a nice amount of reverb on that snare. Yeah. I'm not really feeling it 100% yet, but I think this bass might need work. So we're going to add an operator to the bass. Just anything operator here, and we could just make sure that this gets stretched out all the way, and then add one of these. There you go, a little bit of top end on that. It's actually a fifth, so I've included a fifth note along with the root note on the bass. You can hear it. You should be able to hear it. When it comes to the obligatory guitar solo, which has no place in like this type of music. Oh yes, the last time I used this compressor, I just ended up multi-band compressing it to hell, which I want to do again now. So let's solo out the stabs, and like this, just literally give it horns. Oh, that sounds a lot like trance music, huh? That sounds a lot like ATB, and there's like David Guetta. That's it, yeah. That's nice, huh? Cool. The bass is also just a little bit too present, so I'm gonna... That's the way I want it, but just less volume. That's it, and... could also just boost up the reverb somewhat, I think, on this. Sorry, not the reverb, the delay. What are you up to today? What's keeping you busy? Why are you here? This is a very low key stream, so I'm sure that you got your reasons, and you're welcome. What is cooking? You can drop me a chat if you want. We've got some hold pedal nonsense. Something happening. It's in the sends. What's going on here? Delay long. For some reason, someone went hard on delay long a minute ago. It must be you, because I don't see anyone else with automation. Oh, it's this. It's guitar electric. Let's try that again. Just check out the guitar electric sends. There it is. We don't want that. No. Oof, someone went big and hard on the guitar. Sounds a lot better. Okay, that last part isn't really working for me. Okay, I'm going to just cut off the automation of the prior, there, from about there, yeah, like this. Good. Listen to the bass. Why does that work? Does it work? Does it sound decent? It sounds corny, but I mean, maybe it works. No, it definitely doesn't work. It's also the part doesn't work. Okay, let's just leave it there. We're not doing the fancy ending. It's kind of the lazy ending, but hey, we'll do it. Here's the ending. Okay, it could work. What if we just took the stabs and extend them out a little bit? I like to do this as a kind of an ending too. We're going to just take it actually from here. I think you can stretch a clip in Ableton, so I'm just going to cut it there, and then let's try. I think it's the Alt key will allow you to stretch it. No, it's Control Shift. No. Okay, I know you can do that in Reason. In Reaper. This is where you need a helpful angel. Just be like, it's Control Shift A, and you're like, ah. Cool, man. Well, this is actually really great. This stuff's coming along nicely. Let's just end it here. And then we just need to get or make sure that the automation on this, I guess, the modulation, MIDI control there. It's the pitch bend of this MIDI control. Okay, and there we go. And that needs to just stay down. So delete, and there we go. One more time. No. Oh, that is quite cool, actually. Oh, maybe I just came up with something here. Maybe we could take the get really fancy and take the volume actually down too. And get to the mixer here and ensure that not there. Mixer, please. Okay. And what I'm doing now is looking for track volume and just I'm going to automate it downwards, starting about here. Choop. And that can bring us over there. That seems like a bit better. Sounds nice. I can't end tracks like this. It's so hard for me to just end it the lazy way. Oh no, I've got multiple basses triggering here. Where? Let's get this done. We've got like 2 minutes to do this. Good. I just gotta throw something in there. 2, 3, 4. Now let's do it later. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then just let's get rid of the lines and join, quantize. No, quantize of 2. There. Cool, and then stick on a drum. Where is the drum? Here it is. Where's my click? There it is. Take it back 2 bars. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Did it? Done. 2, 3, 4. Did it in? No, it's starting there. Yeah. down. Okay, let's try that. That's it. 2, 3. That's it. It'll out because of the latency. But we got it. We got it. We got it. There we go. Boom. And quantize that. Shizness. And then we got to just end it also with a crash. Hi-hat closed, hi-hat open. So you see how much time and effort goes into making this stuff really like, or, you know, like as good as possible, basically. These little nuances are what make it stand out. That's it. Okay, so here's the ending of the track. I've decided not to do the lazy ending like I sometimes do, and I'm feeling better for dirty. Here's the last sort of passage. Nice and thin. This track is bare, you know. There's one more time. I wish I could fill it in with more stuff, but el tiempo. 2, 3, 4. And then let's, for once, just not fade out the strings, the pad. So it should go all the way to the end now. And then we got to just mute that off so that it doesn't overlap with the nice punchy ending. They call that in jazz, they call that shut the door. When you do it like that. Speaker on is this automation is letting me down, bro. It's the top lane. Okay. And then, oh jeez, I can't just let this go, can I? I've got to just be a purist about it. Okay, I'm gonna do down an octave. That's it. Yeah. Much better. All right, little nuances like that make me happy. When I hear it 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I'm like, okay, it was raw and rough, but I did good. I did good on the nuance. That's where I'm at. I'm about the nuance, man. Okay, these guys are already going to bus guitar electric, so I'm gonna just remove them. Cool, just doing a bit of a cleanup here. That's it for today's stream. I've got to go, dudes. My wife is going kayaking and I have to look after my little guy. Next time, drop a message in the chat. I will be back tomorrow, same time, an hour ago from now, whatever time that is for you. I released a new video today. It's a compilation of the 12 tracks that I was working on last year. Very eclectic, very weird, different sounds, like moody electronic beats. So there's a little bit of like trap influence. There's some kwaito, which is South African dance music influence in there. Boom, which is a similar style. And also just like a bit of corny stuff, some 8-bit. It's kind of a mixed bag. So go rifle around in there, go see what you like, use it in your videos. Let me know where you're using it. I updated my free music archive page, so if you find me there, you can see some new stuff. It's all on YouTube, all the stuff, but it's just I'm sharing my progress with you guys, sharing the journey, you know. So yeah, thanks so much for showing up. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and I'm gonna just play out with this vibe over here. And think of a title for this track in the meantime. I need your help coming up with titles. All right, ciao.